He was an old, weak man, climbing the mountain to the cave of his master, the master he had rejected many years ago, when he had come to his small kingdom, where he was the Raja. Surrounded by servants and concubines, he had listened to the debates of sages and philosophers. But then one man arrived. He was unlike the others. Calm, with a gray beard, he addressed everyone.
You have spent a long time pondering, trying to explain this world, but it won't help you. So don't waste any more time. Let go of the mind, and everything will become clear. Let whoever is tired of the burden of their mind come with me. I am heading to the Himalayas, and there, far from the chaos, you can attempt to cast away the chains of your thoughts and judgments, to merge and dissolve into the infinite universe, and to end the suffering and restlessness of this world.
The Raja had spoken with Master Nirmana many times and knew that this was the only path. Yet his attachments to the kingdom, his wives, concubines, and children were so strong that he could not follow him.
I am an educated man, and now, in the age of iron plows and chariots, when civilization has reached its peak, there is no need to go anywhere. We have temples, and there we can pray.
Often, while smoking his hookah, he saw astral masters and used this as another excuse to soothe himself, preserving his ego and worldly attachments. The master left, but he stayed behind. No matter how he tried to convince himself that he could meditate, he never did. War broke out, and his kingdom was destroyed. His servants were killed, and his wives and daughters were sent into slavery. Miraculously surviving, he set out to find the master, for everything had happened just as he had warned. But it was too late. He was already old and terminally ill. Maybe the master would perform a miracle, heal and rejuvenate him, and he could still achieve enlightenment in this life. He crawled to the entrance of the cave and saw the master. As always, the master sat in a meditative pose. With tears of joy, the old Raja approached the master.
Guru Nirmana, I'm here. I've come.
But the master remained motionless. Rubbing his failing eyes, the Raja realized the master was dead. He had died in meditation, his body not decaying, but merely drying out. With bitter sobs, the Raja collapsed at the master's feet, realizing there was no longer any hope of attaining liberation. That he had missed his chance, which would not come again. Recovering slightly from his grief, he searched the master's cave, hoping to find something that could help him. Unable to walk, he crawled through the cave and discovered an ancient book. Its cover bore a strange image. The slightly faded colors depicted lush tropical vegetation, with an empty, unpainted space in the shape of a silhouette, resembling a person in a meditative pose.
What does this mean? A man who isn't there?
He opened the book and saw empty pages. The entire book was made up of blank sheets.
What is this? What secret is here? I will never discover it now.
He collapsed on the ground inside the cave, exhausted. A monstrous, overwhelming power crushed him, and he realized he was dying. The pressure grew stronger, and suddenly he felt like a drop in a boundless ocean without a beginning, an end, or a midpoint. A drop that, by some miracle, had retained the form of a man. And now, that form was gone. The ocean absorbed it, and nothing remained of the Raja, who had never found the path to salvation. In our extreme times, when the fate of the entire planet is at stake, it is crucial for the knowledge of angels and benevolent spirits to spread as quickly as possible, globally, and reach thousands of people. In this way, we can change the future of all humanity. Which is why we are addressing you, dear soul of light. Spread the knowledge about our wise books and films. Share links to videos or cartoons. All of this is available and free. Invite women to individual practices, webinars, and seminars. And the Great Spirit of Light will help you and your family. It will direct an enormous amount of energy to fulfill all your desires. Benevolent spirits and angels will assist you and your loved ones in all matters. A thread of light and love extends from your heart to the hearts of thirsty women, and the creation of good and the dissemination of enlightened knowledge throughout the world begins. Become part of the mission of light. Help people, and God will help you.